This is a bit of sad news. Mike Rinder, a former high-ranking official in the Church of Scientology who became a prominent critic of the organization, has passed away on January 5th. Start of the year, already taking the lives of people. At age 69, he died of esophageal cancer in Palm Harbor, Florida, and that came as a shock for many today. Now, Mike Rinder is from Adelaide, Australia. He joined the Church of Scientology at a young age and rose to become the executive director of its Office of Special Affairs, overseeing the church's legal and public relations matters. Now, in 2007, he left the church and became an outspoken critic, exposing all of the alleged abuses within the organization. Mike Rinder co-hosted the Emmy-winning docuseries with Leah Remini, the actress from King of Queens.
Got myself something there.
What?
A barrette?
Oh, stop it, Carrie! You got my shirt at the big and tall shop and you were hiding the bag from me.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry.
Oh, man, I can't believe this. At most, I thought I was like the biggest size at Macy's. When did I make the crossover?
Scientology and the aftermath. Now, Leah Remini brought special attention to personal stories related to Scientology. He also authored a memoir, A Billion Years, My Escape from a Life in the Highest Ranks of Scientology. Now, detailing his experiences within the church, many of us saw and heard some interesting stories about Scientology. His passing has been met with tributes from friends and colleagues, including Leah Remini, who described him as her family, anchor and confidant, crediting him with saving her life and supporting her through numerous challenges. Mike Rinder is survived by his wife, Christy King Colbrand, their son, Jack, the stepson, Shane, as well as 2 children from a previous marriage. Now, talking from my own experience of watching the show, I just want to say, after watching the series, I found so many things about this church.
I feel really bad, but I need to tell you that I'm being paid by a private investigator to steal your trash.
What?
And that they're going to do everything they can to destroy me. Harm and destroy me was the words.
What did you do?
Well, I eventually
out?
started being really suspicious of this woman.
Scientology that was questionable. And I always sit back, and when I hear these kind of stories, it just reminds me of how vulnerable people are, that we're easily brainwashed, we're easily taught to believe that we need to listen to whatever people tell us and go along to get along. What puzzles me is the fact that with all of the information, all of the testimonies, everything that's come out against Scientology, they still have the freedom to be a church organization, tax-exempt church organization. That's the part that I'm kind of concerned about. These abuses are happening. The cops have been given these stories and testimonies, and yet no one's investigated it further to see if this is a valid organization practicing valid things. It's just like, well, they're a church and people have a right to believe whatever they want to believe. But this is extremely dangerous, and I guess that's for most religions where, there's things that happen within religions that you can say, the Catholic Church had their scandal. You can say that, Christianity has their scandal with, these mega churches that have, this brainwash mentality of, you've got to give money, and people are just going broke. So I guess you can say that there's a lot of problems within any of these type of organizations. She's always been kind of a troublemaker, in my opinion. Leah Remini has never been a person that seemed like she couldn't hold her own. So I think after Mike Rinder's death, I think we're going to see a lot of people just say, when's the time to come out with our story and tell the truth? Because you're not here forever. You're going to be on this planet for a certain amount of time. And when your time is up, your time is up. So I don't know. I feel like Leah Remini did a good job with this show, Scientology and the Aftermath. I think she opened up a lot of people's eyes to the injustices happening within the Church of Scientology, and I give her a lot of credit for that. But what do you guys think about Mike Rinder passing away at age 69? This seems very sad and untimely. I mean, he spent a lot of time within this organization, and, now he's gone. But I guess his message will be loud and clear, and I think people listening to what he talked about, they can learn a lot from his testimony about this church.
If you enjoyed this content today, or you just like these type of conversations, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Do respond to as many comments as possible here. And remember, as always, think for yourself and have a great day.